sacrifices, play this game. I done prayed that my life would never be the same. I done prayed that I will make it bring glory to my name.
All righty, we are back and we are better. Mr. Williams will be joining us shortly, and there's no telling if Mitch is getting on. No telling. But how was your week, Mark?
It was all right. Just worked and didn't do much after that. My girl's been out of town all week, so just took care of the animals and stuff like that. Not too exciting.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find myself, same. It's the same thing every week.
Yeah.
I don't mind that though. I'm very scheduled, so I don't mind that because I schedule my free time, so I still get to enjoy myself. It's just I just enjoy myself the same times every week.
Right.
Yeah.
Your schedule is way more compact than mine, so I get to enjoy myself after 5 p.m. every Monday through Friday. So
yeah. Hopefully, I was looking at my schedule for the fall because every semester I make my schedule and it's set for that semester. So summer, summer semester. So it's been set, but I'm looking at the fall because what I might do is right now I'm working so Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
It's all at Shoe Palace. And then Wednesday, all day I'm on campus at my office. And then Friday, I'm on campus. But what I might do in the fall is my gym is going to be 24-hour.
Okay.
They're changing. So what I'm going to do is because I don't really get to sleep in. I mean, I'm not getting up early. I get up at 7 o'clock Monday through Saturday. And then Sunday, I get up at 8:30.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is work, and I get up at 7 so I can go to the gym before I have to go to Shoe Palace or campus.
Right.
But what I might do, if it's 24, go at night. So if I close, which I do close often, we close at 8. I get done around 8:30. I might start going to the gym at like 9:30 p.m. because my workout's like an hour and a half max. So I'll be done by, 11:30. And then, I don't have to get up early, so I can still chill, maybe midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, and not have to get up till 9 or 10.
Yeah.
And still have time to go to campus, yada, yada, yada. So we'll see. I'm trying to I'm known for getting up super early in the morning and working out. I only do that when I have to. I try not to if I can.
Dude, I'm the same way. Like I work every other Saturday. So like the Saturdays I don't work, I always feel so I'm gonna sleep in. I'm gonna make sure I get my 8, 9. I'm gonna get a good sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what my brain and my body say? The fuck you're not. You want to sleep in till 9:30? I'm waking you up at 6 a.m. Yeah, every time. Never fails. And then I'm up. And then I get like tired around like 4, and I'm like, fuck.
And 4 is that awkward.
Like you can't nap at 4 because if
you
nap
too
at
late.
4,
you're not gonna be able to go to bed.
And then so like I'm just tired from like 4 to 9 o'clock when I go to sleep.
It's such an awkward window.
I know.
Awkward window.
Yeah.
You know how I always rant about the fake reporting thing?
Yeah.
It happened to one of my friends at work.
Don't know.
We're just chilling, whatever. And he was like, dude, Bills just signed OBJ. I said, that's odd. Now, I'm thinking, it's not like it's impossible. And for the Bills, it makes sense. You got Stephon Diggs and you get OBJ.
Right.
And then you just added Von Miller at line. But, that'd be like a solid move. But, I have certain accounts on Twitter that are reliable, that are legit, and that report like literally all the big stuff. And I get the notifications. So I checked my phone, no notification. I was like, yeah, that would for sure be on. That for sure would have been reported by one of these accounts. So I was like, nah, dude. I was like, that doesn't sound right. He goes, yeah, dude, Bleacher Report posted. And, Bleacher Report's pretty, reliable for the most part. I was like, Bleacher Report.
Right.
I was like, let me do some research. I get on Twitter. I get on the internet. 5 minutes go by. I was like, yeah, dude, that's fake. They posted it as a report. It was fake.
Yeah.
And he was like, dude, he got mad. He's not even a Bills fan, but it's the fact that he got.
Right. I'll look for like I'm usually kind of reserved on that. Like if I see it reported on like Instagram or Twitter, I just wait until
you see it everywhere.
I finally get the ticker from like ESPN. Right.
Yeah.
Like once it comes across my phone on ESPN, like the app, like it's like then and it updates that way, then I'm like, okay, that's legit. So
yeah.
Or I go, especially NFL, I always look at what Adam Schefter says. So
yeah. That's the first place I went. And then I just, on Google, you type in OBJ. If he really signed with the Bills, all the first 6 links are going to be the OBJ signs 2 years, whatever with the Bills. Like, OBJ, it's going to be like up there. I look, nothing. I was like, oh yeah. And then as I was looking to find the legitimacy of that report, I saw somebody had posted a report 5 days earlier saying he signed with the Patriots, which was clearly fake. I was like, oh my gosh. Something has to be done about it.
It's really bad at the beginning of free agency.
Everybody's trying to be first.
I wonder where he is going to sign because it's about time.
He's re-signing with the Rams.
You think so?
What
money? I mean, they got to clear out money to do that.
Though, it won't be a fat contract.
Yeah.
But I got a friend that said it's not guaranteed, but it's pretty likely. Most likely he's gonna re-sign with the Rams.
Yeah, watch it.
Huh?
You gotta watch out for those not guaranteed, man.
I mean, nothing's guaranteed. Shit, because
someone slide in with more money, he'll take it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just like the Kansas City Chiefs offensive lineman. He declined that the biggest offensive line contract ever.
Ever.
So you would think that it's guaranteed. We're finna offer him the biggest contract.
The best. Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's gonna destroy. He's gonna completely restructure the entire offensive line.
It's crazy. He's a good player. Like, don't get me wrong, he's a really good player, but he's not even the best offensive lineman in the league. Not even the best offensive lineman in the league, finest.
What's his name?
Orlando Brown. Trent Williams.
That's right.
Plays the same position of him. But Trent Williams makes less than that. Trent Williams set the market a couple of years ago when he got his fat contract. Well, now Orlando Brown just turned away $23 million a year annual average. I'm like, dude, that you would make more than Trent Williams, the best O lineman in the game.
Oh, dude, it was. Where is it at? Okay, here we go. Hey, how many years was it? Yeah, it was 23 mil a year is what it was. I forget how many years it was, but it was fat, bro.
It was stupid fat.
Yeah, again, if you're on the outside looking in and you see the contract, it's guaranteed. He's signing with the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe not. I mean, he wants to stay with the Chiefs, and I think he's taking the franchise tag, right? For this upcoming year. So he'll play one more year. And then he's hoping to get, I guess he's declining because he wants more money. That's the only thing that makes sense, I guess. Unless I don't know.
What does this guy think he is? Thinks he's about to get Pat Mahomes money?
I guess come on,
man. The thing is, I've always said this, and I think you and I've had a discussion about offensive linemen too. you can be replaced with ease on the offensive line.
Oh yeah.
If you have especially with the Chiefs, if you have a fair offensive line with that man gunslinging, you're fine. You just need them to be able to block just enough.
Not very long. What is it? 3 seconds tops?
Yeah, because that ball
on average, 3 seconds.
Exactly. So that's the back and forth. I'd be like, well, we don't need you. We can easily replace you. Like, offensive line is the easiest to replace.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yeah, if you think about it, it makes sense. I found it. The offer was 6 years, 139 mil, 23.16 million average, included a 30 million signing bonus. So as soon as he signed the contract, 30 mil and 95 in the first 5 years.
That's crazy.
You see, there was a baseball player who got offered 15 years, $440 million, and he declined it. Now, here's what I will say. Was that did we send that in our group? Was that in there? Where did I see that?
It might have been.
It might have been Twitter. But if you really look at it though, hang on, let me see if I can Google it. I don't know his name though.
Think about saying no to that.
Well, here's my thing. That one's a little different. One, it's not that much money per. It's the biggest value contract, but per year, it's not that much money. He wouldn't be the highest paid. 2, 15 years is to be locked into one team. You know, shit happens. You're pretty much.
Oh yeah, it's I know you're talking. It's Juan Soto from the Washington Nationals. Yes.
Who?
Yeah. Juan Soto.
Juan?
Yep.
Oh, Soto. There it is. As soon as I typed in Juan,
he's a stud.
Yeah, 440 mil.
He's a monster.
So, hang on. Let me do these quick maths real quick. Shit. It's only I say only, but it's only 30 mil a year. In baseball, 30. It's still a lot, but per year, that's not a lot in baseball. In terms of the contract itself is the biggest, but he would be making the most per year. And being locked in and stuck with a team for 15 years, you gotta be. I would take less years. I would take less years. Like I think the directions the game's gonna start going, instead of these Mahomes type deals where they're 10 years or something like this where they're 15, they're gonna take less overall money, but less years, like a Dame Lillard. Because Dame, his contract was only 122 mil. If you're talking about the top max contracts,
right?
You talking about Rudy's over 200. You got Giannis over 200. You got these guys over 200, 270. And then you got DeAndre Ayton 133 mil. But Dame is 2 years. He's making 61 mil a year. That's the most ever per year. That's ridiculous. That's the most per year by 20 mil, I think. Or no, by about 10-ish, like a little over 10, like 11, 12, because I think Westbrook is the highest. Next year, he makes the highest at 47. I don't think anybody's making over 47. Dame's making 61. 61. Nobody else is even in the 50s.
Got a little pop quiz for you. Do you know what player in the NFL has the highest cap hit next year?
In the NFL?
You'll never guess it.
Oh, it's not a big name person, probably?
No.
What position is it?
Quarterback.
Is he a starter?
He is.
Who has the biggest cap hit?
You're going to laugh when I tell you.
It's not Tannehill, is it?
It is Tannehill.
It's Tannehill?
$38 million this year.
He makes $38 million this next year?
Yeah. He's got the highest cap hit of 2022.
$38 million in
Yes.
17 weeks.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So
Yeah,
not even
so-
a year. 38 million in 7, because
Yeah.
they don't get paid during the offseason. 38 million in 17 weeks.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. That's a ton of money.
Yeah. He'll be all right. He'll be all right.
This is last year on this contract?
He's got one more after this, but I think this was like the most money he was going to make on this contract was this year. So I think they only owe him like $4 or $5 million next year. So they'll probably cut him.
Okay.
Because then they'll save money on the cap by cutting him rather than losing money on the cap by keeping him. Plus, they obviously drafted Malik, so I think that's foregone. Yeah, he's got the highest cap hit of all NFL players this year.
That's crazy. Here, I got a trivia question for you. This blows my mind. It's going back to the Dame. It's going back to the Dame thing. But do you know how much the WNBA made last year?
Oh no!
just take a guess. Take a guess.
It's gonna sound mad disrespectful, probably, but I'm trying to think because them women don't make more than like $50K, $60K, or something like that. They don't make.
Oh yeah, on average, it's about like that.
Yeah.
And we're talking revenue. The entire organization.
Oh God. 10, 15 $15 million?
No.
Was I close?
No. So here's the thing. It's more though. Thankfully, it's more. They made 60 mil in revenue. Yeah.
Oh, I was mad disrespectful.
I mean,
I'm sorry.
you don't know them. You don't have the numbers, but so because I was doing some research because his all started with a conversation with a friend because I believe it was the All-Star game and they had the All-Star MVP trophy and it was a very, very small trophy.
Yeah.
And then somebody put in a group message and was saying like, "Oh, this is mad disrespectful." And mad disrespectful. And they're like, "Come on, WNBA." And I was like, "Well, wait a minute. Let's break this down." On the surface, it does look bad. The trophy's small as shit. When you look at the NBA All-Star MVP, these trophies are beautiful. They do all this, like you tell they take all this time and effort. But I was like, well, wait a minute.
You're talking about $1 billion company there.
Multi-billion.
Multi-billions, yeah.
Because I did the research, I was like, let me look up, see how much the WNBA made in revenue last year. They made 60 mil. Right. And they're growing because they were in the fifth. They were like hovering about high 40s, 50s. They're gradually gone up every year, but they're right around 60 mil a year in revenue. And I was like, 60 mil, that sounds like a lot of money, but if for an organization like a sports organization, it's not at all. Because I look to put in perspective, the NBA makes $7-ish billion a year. Billion.
Yeah.
Would it be?
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. And the profits of the NBA is split 50-50 between the organization and the players. So if if they made $7 billion, that means $3.5 billion goes to the NBA for them to, venues and do all their shit, the trophies, the awards, keep the courts, whatever. And then the other 3.5 bill goes to paying athletes, paying staff, paying coaches, yada, yada, yada. Well, I don't know what the split is in the WNBA, but you only got 60 mil, whatever you're to be distributed, however. Now, if you got 60 mil and you want to pay your players more, but you still have to be able to have money for the organization to run, right? Well, do you want to spend $50,000 on a trophy, or do you want to save on the trophy because $50,000 is the average contract in the WNBA? So logistically, we'll cut corner. If they got to cut corner somewhere, it would be trophies, right? So I was like, I think the WNBA is doing the best they can with what they have. They only made 60 mil. To put in perspective again, Dame Lillard's going to make more than the entire WNBA next year in one season by a mil.
He's worth it. I mean, that's just
but I was just exactly. I was putting in perspective, like I don't think, you can hate the WNBA. They're doing the best they can. They're trying. It's just they're just doing the best they can with what they have. They only have 60 mil. It's not like they can drop money on these, stupid expenses, whatever. And I was talking to one of my friends, because we were talking about how we're trying to support the WNBA, and we were like, what can you do? The only thing you can do is watch the games on TV if you can. Go to the games.
It's all about eyeballs. That's what
NBA
is.
Exactly. That's the majority of the revenue is from ads from TV, I believe. Yeah. It might. I think. Yeah. I don't know if that's the majority. A lot of it. I don't know about the majority, but a lot of it, because them tickets.
It's a nice fraction of it. For sure.
For sure. Yeah. And you talk about jerseys and merch, hats, T-shirts, and then you talk about concessions at the stadiums and
Well, I don't think the WNBA does a good job of marketing. That's just my opinion. I hardly ever see any, if I'm watching ESPN, right? I'll see LeBron, I'll see Kawhi, any big star in the NBA, you'll see their ads, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they play at 7:30 on Wednesday, blah, blah. You don't ever see that in WNBA season, because they play in the spring, obviously. I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing ads for the AFL. You know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing anything over them. And I was just like, okay. And then there'll be one WNBA commercial for the 2-hour period that SportsCenter's on. Yeah. The Atlanta Dream versus the LA Galaxy tomorrow night at 7:00. Yes.
Yeah, and most of it's only the playoffs. It's never regular season games.
Yeah. So they don't market. I don't think they market it very well.
Again, it's tough because they're in a paradox because
they got to pay that.
They got to pay for the ads, but if you're going to cut corners somewhere, I guess marketing is one of those things. Depending on who you're talking to business wise, marketing is one of those sections of a business that you don't necessarily want to cut. If you got to cut back on marketing, should it be the one? Because that's how you acquire your customer. But, they only have so much to work with. They can't afford to be just dishing out hella ads all over the time. And here's another problem I was talking to my friend with is they're competing with the most popular sports in America. Because when the NBA is on, they're competing for primetime NBA. They're competing for primetime NFL night games and stuff. And then even in the offseason for both, right now, they're still competing. Not going to win that. They're still competing hockey. They're still competing as baseball. And I have an app that
they're not going to beat either one of those.
Exactly. Yeah. And I'll have an app that tells me when some games start on for WNBA, and when they do play, it's at 2:00 on a Wednesday. They're at these very inconvenient times because it's just during the day because that's where they just get put. So it makes it even harder to market because it's people are at work Tuesday at 2 p.m.
Yeah, they need to find LeBron. They need to find LeBron in that league and just push her repeatedly.
Prime
example, Fight has been around forever, right? Open Fight has been around for years, long time before it got big. But what Dana did is he's like, okay, I got this big personality in Chuck Liddell, and I got this big personality over here, and that I'm going to advertise the hell out of it.
Right.
He started, and then, and it took off. And then Conor McGregor came, and they just advertised McGregor. And, Ronda Rousey, same thing, man.
I
need to find that.
What's the discussion going on?
I'm figuring out my camera. We're talking about basically how, well, it started off because I was basically explaining how Dame is going to make more than WNBA. Dame in 1 year will make more than the entire WNBA will make as an organization. And we were just talking about the problems that the WNBA is facing with growing and getting, because we're saying that basically their revenue is coming from people going to the games or people watching the games. And
so they don't have the numbers.
They don't have the numbers to make, billions of dollars.
So have y'all talked about things that could maybe make them the money? Because
that's what Mark was just talking about, finding that like LeBron or that big personality in the WNBA, just market the shit out of her.
Yep. That's what I think they got to do. I think if you do that, you give yourself a chance.
What's that one girl that was in high school that caught that lob? Isn't she in the WNBA yet? Or is she still in college?
I have no idea. Only person I really know like that is Candace Parker and Kelsey Plum. And obviously Sophie Cunningham, because she played at Mizzou when I was there. And Sue Bird. And, Sophie, Brittany and Brian. I know a good handful of WNBA players. Kelsey Plum's my favorite current. Sue Bird's my favorite current player, but she's retiring after this year. But when Sue Bird leaves, Kelsey Plum's like my favorite WNBA player right now.
She's need, a boss. like you just agreed with me. They need a huge personality that talks a lot of shit.
Yeah,
and they just need a marketer. That's how all the leagues are, bro. Every league, even if they're well established, NBA. They show them guys talking shit to each other. NFL the same thing, dude. The NFL used to fucking market the shit out of Marshawn Lynch. Like crazy when he was, doing all his shit, grabbing his nuts,
talking crazy,
diving in the end zone, Yeah, talking crazy, doing all that shit. They always had that man mic'd up repeatedly.
People it was entertainment.
Yes,
not only
exactly,
was it, it was entertainment to go with the sport. Just like,
but he was actually doing what he was
not
saying.
About the sport. It's about. That's my point. It's not actually about the sport. Like the people. Let's be real. There's people like us who enjoy sports, right? We want to watch because we love the sport. But let's be real. Half the people that go to these games and stuff, they don't give a damn. They're there, to socialize.
Yeah.
Just be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't care. And but if you get a big personality, they'll come just to watch that big personality. That's just the way it is.
That's like, remember when Westbrook in his prime? Oh, dude, people were tuning in
every week
just cause it's Westbrook and he's a monster, dude.
Bro, when he did that interview and he dropped the M-bomb, and said y'all are tripping. That was it.
They took it off and ran with it.
Everybody's I gotta watch this cat. I gotta watch it. Yeah, I gotta watch this cat. Everybody does that. Whether they like the sport or not, you get a big personality. People are gonna watch. Bro, I never watched Ultimate Fighting until fucking Ronda Rousey and Conor McGregor came.
Yeah, same.
Why?
Same.
Why? Because they marketed the fuck out of them and they talked they were entertaining. It was entertainment for me. Now I like the sport overall now. You know what I'm saying? Like I enjoy it, But at the time, I was watching it for the entertainment. I wasn't watching it to enjoy the sport.
Yeah, it makes sense.
No, you do make a good point about Russell because when he was dunking on people and just screaming,
all those, and then he had all those commercials, dude. Now I do what I want commercials, and dude,
I'm telling you, when that interview hit, we all knew Russell, but I'm saying it took him to a whole new level of people wanting to I need to watch this guy.
Oh,
this guy's entertaining. He's funny. And he's a hell of a basketball player.
Yeah, and he plays. And then people really appreciate he plays so hard.
They got to figure it out this year. They got to.
Oh, if he's
got one of the highest. He got the high. Doesn't he have the highest cap in the NBA?
Yeah, 47 million.
Jesus Christ! What? So what?
More than LeBron, man.
Well, LeBron make his money back in endorsements, bro. Like, come on, let's be honest.
LeBron's still up there though. I think he's fourth. Okay, he's like four. He makes 44, so he's not far behind.
Let alone his Nike check.
That's also.
Let alone his Nike check, bro. He good. Like
I had a discussion. I forgot who I had a discussion with. Might have been y'all. Might have been Mitchell. I don't remember. But I would brought up the point, or someone brought up the point, like these guys like a LeBron, like a Russell, Wacadam, whatever. They're going to make a shit ton of money off endorsements. Obviously, LeBron gets $1 billion from Nike, right? Like, he's making more than should they take a little less against the cap to try to get a winning championship team? Because you're making more money outside of what you do for a living.
Yeah, I mean some of them have. LeBron
You're
did.
not losing money. You're not losing.
Yeah, he's done it before. So I mean, I don't know how they go about that. Yeah. How big of a hit do you want to take? Because you still gotta, even though you make more outside, you still want to be paid what you're worth. And let's say you have 5 jobs. I want to be paid what I'm worth in all 5, whether one makes me more money than the other to an extent. Obviously, if with a sport like this, if you take less money, you get more people around you.
Here's the difference between us, the average citizen, and them, the superstar athlete. I understand what you're saying. Like, yeah, if I'm doing 5 jobs, I want to get paid as much money as possible. I don't care. But unlike them, we ain't making no money from ads at all. I'm not getting $1 billion check from Nike.
Well, I would say we aren't. Now, we're not making good money, but in December, we do have a payout from the podcast. Brought to you by Spotify and Spotify and Anchor.
No, I got.
You know what I'm saying.
Yeah,
you know what I'm getting.
Yeah, it's not a lot of money at all.
I'm not getting $1 billion from Nike. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's all I'm saying.
You got to take into effect too, like in the contract, they got incentives, like if you make an all-star or something like that, like you get such bonuses or something like that. You average, so like you got to think about that too, like that's structured into the contract. So, I mean, is he really taking a hit?
Like
Maybe,
James.
Possibly not. I don't know, man. I mean, shit. I mean, if any of us got a contract for $40-some million, I think all 3 of us would be straight.
I take back what I said earlier, Mark. Curry is the highest cap hit.
Okay.
His is 48. Westbrook's 47, so he's higher by $1 million. But it's Steph, Russ, LeBron, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Paul George, Giannis, and Dame are tied. Giannis, Dame, and Kawhi are tied, and then John Wall is 10th.
Right. So you prime example with this. James Harden took less money. You know that, right?
Yeah, when he re-signed, yeah.
Yeah. And that's my thought process. I'm like, oh, well, James, he's like, all right, well, if I take less money, we can go sign somebody. We can go trade for another star, and we can have a real shot at winning the NBA Finals.
Now, did he sign because of that, or did he sign because he didn't have that good of a season and his market value went down?
Well, here's the thing. He declined. No. He declined his option, didn't he not? So he would have made more. Yeah. He would have made more with his option if he accepted his option.
True. Yeah, I forgot about the option.
So if he played bad, like, why wouldn't he accept his option? You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what the difference is though? He doesn't have a ring yet. A lot of these guys will take the pay cut to get that first ring. Then after, because we all seen it before, guys take the pay cut, get with these teams, get their ring, and we're thinking, oh, if they stay together, they're gone. Then once they get the ring, they go off to these teams and they want a fat ass contract. A lot of these guys will do that, and then from there, if they get another one, it's great, But if not, I still got my ring. Now I'm trying to get this dumb bag.
Right. I understand that. I'm just saying.
But I mean, it makes sense, yeah.
Makes hella sense.
Like change in my pocket. Bars, dude. That's a bar. I need to drop a mixtape.
All right, what conversation did I miss while I was getting my charger?
I mean, nothing that besides the WNBA thing, we just talked about work, like just how the week's been.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Bro, when you pulling up, Calvin?
Bro, like I'm trying to get everything budgeted out and everything right now. Like, to be honest, it'll probably be like sometime in like July. What's next month?
February?
February. February already passed.
Oh,
Hold on,
so this is the only February we're gonna ever have, huh?
Nah, bro. It's probably gonna have to be that mid-August, bro. It's probably gonna have to be that mid-August to be straight up with you. I ain't even gonna cap to you, dog.
Hey, Finis.
Yeah.
Have you seen Thor yet?
What?
Have you seen the new Thor yet?
Oh yeah, I've seen it.
All right. Guess who tagged along last weekend with us to go see Thor? Calvin's first Marvel movie ever.
Oh yeah, me and Calvin talked about it a little bit.
Bro, it was nice, even though I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Yeah, you were just watching like, what the fuck?
You're like 14 years behind.
Hey.
Oh, dude, yeah, you're literally
you're like you're all 14 years.
No, well, hold up.
Was it the first Iron Man came out what, like 2008, didn't it?
Yeah, so you're shit. What is it? 2022?
Yeah,
14 years, dude. What a time to just insert yourself. It's like watching season 7 of Game of Thrones. And
well, like
I kind of got the gist of it a little bit.
You know, we all have that A-list. You just need to watch all of them on Disney Plus now, man.
Yeah, but Thor is one of those where, well,
it wasn't too bad. It didn't tie into a lot of things that happened previously.
No, I mean, it's not bad on the surface. Obviously, because the new Asgard, like obviously that's a huge backstory of what happened to Asgard, and then the Queen, that's a huge backstory. But just on the surface, you're just like, okay, they live on Earth. This is the king or queen of New Asgard, and Thor's their warrior. So I mean, on the surface, it's not too bad. But like all that other stuff, like, how they got there. Oh, dude, come on. It's a huge, but yeah, a lot of my friends didn't like it. I thought it wasn't like the greatest ever, but I liked it.
It was okay. It had its moments. I liked the comedy. It was pretty comedic.
Yeah,
I thought. I think they just didn't have enough of Bale's character, which I thought he was awesome.
Who?
The villain, Christian Bale.
Oh, yeah.
The God Butcher. I thought he was really good, but they just didn't have him a lot. He was on there for like 5-10 minutes of screen time.
Yeah, I went in with low expectations because by the trailer, they were like, he's finding himself. So I wasn't expecting like super complex plot because he's just,
it was definitely the more comedic route they took, which was fine. It worked, but I mean, it was okay. I mean, it wasn't great. Like I told Mitchell when we left the theater, it's like Ragnarok's still the best out of all those movies. That movie was incredible.
Yeah, but like I try to explain, like Marvel does things in what you call it, in waves. Yeah. So right now they're at the bottom because they just got done with Endgame, and now they're resetting the next big thing in Marvel because they do it in phases, right? So they're back in the valley of the wave, and they're starting to work their way back up. So Ragnarok was at the peak because Ragnarok was getting ready to tie into Infinity War and Endgame, right?
Yep.
So Ragnarok and Civil War, it was on the uphill of the last sign or the sine wave. I'm thinking math. The last wave, and after Endgame, we got to the bottom, and now the shows are kind of resetting and building up to the next stuff. So that's why, like the past few movies, my friends were like, "Oh, I didn't like," because they're expecting these super big, like they're expecting Avengers level shit in these singular movies. Like, no, we're back here. So now they got to do this again. So when the next, I don't know, it might be New Avengers. I'm not sure which arc they're going with next, but they're setting it up because like this movie really was to set up that, I don't want to spoil the movie, but the chick, if you get what I'm saying, I'm just gonna say the chick.
Oh yeah,
at the end,
his adopted daughter or whatever.
All right, I mean we can just spoil the movie, but
you ain't seen it. You ain't seen it yet. That's on you.
It just came out, Mark. It just came out Thursday. Anyway, spoiler alert, guys. But yeah, since Mark said it, it's to set up that because I think that's going to come
out. It came out last Thursday.
Okay, well, still, But I think that's going to be very crucial to later. But they needed this movie to like set, because this is basically her origin story, even though she's only in it, I don't know, 5 whole ass minutes. But she's going to be crucial. Yeah, she's going to be crucial to the next thing. Just like they didn't like Doctor Strange. I thought Doctor Strange was straight.
Yeah, I thought that was the best one they've done out of this whole year, because I didn't like Eternals too much.
Yeah, I liked Eternals, but again, Eternals, they're setting up bringing in the Celestials, right? The head Celestial stuff, because they're getting big with whatever they're about to do. They're going to get big because Celestials are like up in the hierarchy of Marvel. They're up here. There's not too many things above Celestials, so it's gonna be. And then they're bringing in like Zeus and Hercules. Zeus, like they're bringing in the gods into the play with Zeus, and Hercules is a demigod, yada yada yada. So, but they're here, and so I don't expect too much for these movies.
Yeah, now that I think about it, it's been a very strong movie year for Marvel.
Yeah,
Eternals was okay. Spider-Man was Sony and them, but outside of I was listening to a podcast the other day, and they were talking about the Spider-Man. They're like, outside of the nostalgia factor of bringing them all back, was it really that good? And I had to sit there. I sat there. I was like, they might be onto something.
I thought it was, because you can't take away you can't take away the nostalgia, bring them all back, because that's a part of the movie. That's trying to. Yeah. That's like, I don't want to get to sports, but I can always gotta make sports analogies. That's like when you're talking about LeBron's greatness and somebody's trying to discount his greatness. Like, well, if you take away his longevity, is he really that good? Well, that's one of the reasons why he's so good, because he's able to do it for so long. So that's just a part of why it was good. But even if you take but even if you take that away, you look at the plot's great. The villains are all the villains from
No, it's definitely one of their stronger movies for the. I think Doctor Strange is their best movie of the year. That's just my opinion so far.
The second Venom was trash, but I don't want to go there, because one of my favorite. Bad. Black Adam's coming out in October. Yes, sir. I'm so excited.
It looks so good.
Oh my god! Good. I hope it's good.
I'm disappointed, since now we're talking DC. You see, the guy that plays Flash has been arrested 3 times.
Oh, dude.
So they finally fired him. And they got a whole ass movie, the Flashpoint Paradox movie that was supposed to come out.
Were they already filming it?
Are they about to reshoot that whole? Yes, bro.
They have to.
Bro, they've already pretty sure. That movie's made.
They have to reshoot the whole movie?
Yeah, they have to, because
they fired him. They got.
Well, I guess they wouldn't have to, but but it would look bad if they did it. They just put it out and it was still him. But so that's just like, with Amber Heard, they redid all of her scenes, because it's just a bad look if you have this crazy chick that's shitting in people's beds and you still put out the movie, because she would still get the profits from that.
She'd get her money.
Yeah.
Speaking of Black Adam, did you see where The Rock put out that Henry Cavill's Superman might be in the movie? I was like, come on, don't do that. Don't do that shit. Don't do that.
If he is, he's probably like an end credit where they're about to fight or face off, because they are that's one of Superman's biggest enemies.
I am Team Henry Cavill Superman. Bring his ass back.
Yeah, I liked him as Superman. I did. I hope Black Adam beats his ass too. Black Adam's one of my top 2 favorite overall, not even hero, anti-hero, just overall characters. Top 2 is Flash and Black Adam. And they flip-flop 1 and 2 sometimes, depending on which comic book I read more recently, or which movie comes out, or what yada yada yada, or what articles I've read about some of their shit. So, that's why I'm pissed about the Marvel shit. Or DC.
let's see if you get pissed. Let's see if you get pissed about this one. I saw reports that the new Joaquin Phoenix, they're making a Joker 2 with Joaquin Phoenix. It's going to have Harley Quinn in it. Now, Harley Quinn's going to be played by Lady Gaga, and apparently it's going to be a musical. Musical.
It's not. It's not going to be musical. It's not going to be musical. DC would have to be dumber than a sack of potatoes to make a musical. Dude,
did you see that? Did you see that report too?
No, I didn't.
I'll just say it
bro, I'd be so pissed. Because that first one's fantastic. If they, oh, dude.
That's what I said to Mitchell. I was like, there's no shot. There's no way they do this. There's no way. But then again, it is DC, so don't put it past them. Just a ruin. No, DC has a character.
DC has fumbled the bag, but they haven't fumbled the bag that bad. Oh, this would be like the biggest backhanded slap to fans everywhere.
No. Yeah, it'd be bad. It'd be really bad.
Oh. Don't know.
Damn.
Man. Man, oh man. I'm exhausted.
What y'all got on the agenda today?
Shit. Work on
chores, man.
Mark says
the wife's coming home from her week trip, so he gotta tidy it up. Yeah, he gotta make it spick and span. You know what I mean?
He gotta tidy it up and everything.
Shit, rearrange everything, dude.
The problem with that is she's like OCD.
Yeah, that's my point.
Oh no. I'll be sleeping on the couch for like 3 weeks, man.
Not only rearrange furniture, but go in the kitchen and everything, like plates, cups, redo everything so she doesn't know where anything is.
Oh God. She divorced me, bro. That'd be it. She'd get the papers tomorrow. That'd
be the ultimate move.
Be like, Mark, what happened? Be like, yeah, bro, it just didn't work out.
I'm kind of the same way. I hate when people mess with my kitchen because I don't know where shit's at.
Well, that's like I clean up and stuff, but like I don't like she was like, well, we need to get some new pillowcases. I said, I'm not doing that without you. No, I'm not buying pillowcases without you. Because you know what's gonna happen? I'm gonna buy them. You're gonna come home and you're gonna be like, oh my God, these are those are ugly. They don't even match. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, I'm the same with small stuff. Like, I don't give a shit about like as long as I got pillowcases, I'm good.
I don't either.
Same it don't matter.
Same finest. Same.
My shit ain't got to match.
But by God, her shit's got to match. I told her, I said, I'm not fucking doing that shit. You're crazy. Just for you to come home and me have to return them and just shop with you to get the ones you actually want? Yeah, not happening.
Do you know the difference of a guy's living and a girl's living is so like a guy's living is like so minimal? Like literally just to get by, we would do the most simplistic things just to get by. Like don't have to have all the decorations. Only thing we need is just a TV stand, a couch, a bed, and a TV.
I don't even need that. I don't even need that, Calvin. As long as I got my TV and my Xbox and a Wi-Fi connection, I'll sleep on the fucking floor. Gosh damn it! I was about to say
the TV stand. You damn don't need that.
Yeah.
Hey man, I'll take a blow-up mattress though. Man, I don't care.
Hey, exactly. I don't even gotta have a bed. I go to Walmart, buy a $100 blow-up mattress. Boom.
Shit,
I swear to God.
I want to get a sleeping bag. I'm good. Yeah, sleep on the floor in a little sleeping bag.
Yeah, that's all I need. Damn it.
Oh shit, that's funny.
That's too much. That is too much, bro. Man,
it's so true. I really never realized that how much different women's living is compared to dude. It is. I mean, she can be. It's something.
Bro, the fridge says it all too. As well.
Yes.
Like, the fridge says it all too. Like
the fridge. What do you mean?
I'm saying like what dudes have in their fridge compared to what
bro.
Do. Like it's I mean maybe you might be the outlier. Maybe you might have stuff.
Well, I don't know what we're talking about because Like we talking about just it's organized or it's full? Because
like full, like organized. Like
yeah. Well, I'm a little different because I gotta eat. So my fridge be. Well, I'll say this: my fridge is. I only buy enough food for the week. So by Friday, Saturday, fridge is empty. But once I get my groceries, it'd be full of my shit.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just saying, like, organize your shit.
Yeah.
Like how organized?
Like I literally have the drinks at the bottom. I got all my milks in a row. I got all my orange juice and apple juice in a row. And I got my
I don't do all that.
I got my cran grape in a row. Well, if you get it full, you have to organize it. If that makes sense. Because you're not gonna be able to fit everything in. It's like Tetris. You're not gonna be able to fit everything in there unless it's like organized right or decent.
Only thing I gotta say was organized on mine is like the ranch, the honey mustards, everything, all
the
like
condiments,
gallon, all that stuff, half gallons and everything is all on the top.
You refrigerate your condiments?
Yeah, after I open it.
Hell yeah, me too.
I don't refrigerate mine.
After I open it, yeah.
Huh? I think you're supposed to.
You don't have to refrigerate. You don't have to refrigerate ketchup you don't have to. Not ketchup and I don't have ranch. I don't know if you're supposed to refrigerate ranch or not, but ranch I'm sure you do because it has mayonnaise stuff in it. But like I have barbecue sauce. I don't refrigerate it. It's just in a cabinet. It's just barbecue sauce.
I just put everything in the fridge just off of just.
I have my ketchup in the fridge, but I don't always keep it in the fridge. I keep the ketchup in the fridge. It's the barbecue sauce, like the steak sauce. You keep steak sauce in the fridge?
Yep.
I don't think I often really even.
I put the A1 in there.
Like that.
See, I don't like my steak sauce cold when I eat because I don't want my steak to be covered in cold steak sauce.
It balances out though because the steak's hot.
No, I know, but it makes the steak colder. I don't want it balanced. I want it to stay hot.
I want that shit balanced, boy.
No, I need room temp A1. Could you imagine going to a steakhouse and they hand you a cold steak sauce? I'd be pissed.
It's never happened though. Now that I remember,
that's what I'm saying. I'd be a little upset. It's like, why is this?
I've had that happen when it wasn't on the table. Now, if it's on the table, obviously it's just room temperature.
Yeah,
but I've had it happen when it wasn't on the table. They had to bring it to me and it was cold.
I'd be a little upset. So, what are we doing?
Be like, hey, let it sit out for a little bit to get room temp. Somehow.
A little bit. You know how long it takes for shit to get room temp? Yeah. Oh my gosh, I work all day today, dude. I'm gonna bust a testicle.
So has the inventory got better?
Is what?
Is the inventory got better or is it still shitty?
Bro, we're getting. Remember last week I talked to you, we had 103 boxes. This week we get 130. So it's gonna be, I don't know how many units, dude. I'm not gonna be able to get it done in one day, not 130. There's no way.
Oh man.
I'm sorry, my boy. I'm sorry.
That sounds awful.
We'll see. But I might be fine because Paul, he scheduled, there's 5 of us working instead of 3. So what I might do is when it's dead, have 2 people run the floor and 3 people help me with the shipment.
Yeah.
Because I have to, because the thing that takes the longest is scanning everything in. Once I get everything scanned in, then hopefully it's dead the majority of the day, which we still got to make target. But anyway, I'm gonna always have 2 people in the back working on it. Whether it's me, it's gonna have to be me the majority of the day. And then when I'm done, having 2 people put it up in the run or have 2 or 3. Most of the time it's gonna be 3. When it gets busy, it'll drop down to 2 and have 3 people run the floor. But we'll see, dude, because it's gonna be a shit show.
Man. Say a prayer for you, dog.
Yeah, I needs that.
That sounds terrible.
Oh, dude, my fingers are usually sore at the end of the day.
How many? You said your fingers?
Yeah, because I'll like deal with all the boxes because I got to carry them, I got to open them, I got to hand count everything, and then we have to break the boxes down.
That
we have to break the boxes down.
That's the thing that sucks. Is
the hand counting everything.
The hand counting, like when I used to do the inventory and everything, it would go through several processes of getting checked and everything, like 3 processes. Like, is this the correct amount? Yes, it's the correct amount. Seal it back up, everything, and all that. So really didn't have to check it. And if it was missing and everything, like we had a system to kind of recorrect it automatically. So it was straight. But no, hand counting, bro.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
That's a
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to write it down. Hold on, you use like a spread, like a Excel sheet that you like already.
It's just a printout, and you hand count it, and if it's 12, then you gotta put 12 tallies next to it on this paper.
Oh hell no!
It's all by hand. It's all by hand, dude. And we're talking.
You don't get an iPad or nothing. Damn.
No, that's why it literally takes the entire day.
This ain't 1970. Holy shit! You better tell me what the fuck y'all doing, corporate?
I know. Well, it makes sense though, because
There's gotta be.
Well,
it's got to be an easier process, Finest. There has to be.
Yeah, easier process. You know how much money that would take to get new systems in there and
everything? We have an electronic system. It's the fact that you got to hand count because the factories mess up sometimes. So what happens is they'll send in a box. It says supposed to have 12, and let's say it's closed because the shoes are easy to count because it's stacked in there. So you'll see 4 by 3, 12. Bam. It's fast. It's the clothes that you got to hand count because they're stacked. They're inside this plastic. So you got to actually open it to hand count. And so what happens?
I got one question.
Yeah.
Do you have to account for each size though too?
No.
Oh, okay. I was about to say if it was each size too.
If I don't know if we're supposed to or not, but the reason why we don't, because let's say they're supposed to send us 12 and I count 12. Well, there's supposed to be 2 larges and there's only 1 large. And they sent us an extra XL. Well, as long as we have 12, it doesn't matter what size we have, because if we sell all 12, we still make the amount of money we're supposed to make, regardless of what sizes we have.
Right.
So sizing, it doesn't really matter. It's just, our system might say we have a 1 extra large if we don't. But if it says we have a negative XL, that means we had an extra we're not supposed to have. But as long as we sell them, it doesn't matter. But the reason why, so let's say we get a stack of shirts and we're supposed to have 12 shirts, right? Well, if you just look at it, scan it, and then you put it in without hand counting and you don't know that you're 1 short, well, when it comes audit time and they go through and they count everything, then in the audit we'll be short 1 shirt, and that goes against our store in terms of, we got to pay back whatever we're missing. And if you get a low audit score, if you're the store manager, you can get fired. Or you get in trouble, yada, yada, yada. So what you do, you hand count, like, okay, this stack only has 11. So you got to write that down. It's called a discrepancy. And then you email them saying, hey, we hand counted. We have 11 shirts instead of 12. Then what they do is they'll catch, so they'll know you're short 1, so it won't go against you in the audit, and they'll send you the shirt you're missing, and you're all good. So you're really just doing it to save your own ass, because sometimes they do send 1 short, or if it's 1 extra, then it's fine. That's better than being short. But that's why. And there's no system to really account for that, because if everything by computer, they'll eventually mess up. And if you never count, you won't know until audit comes, and next thing you know, you're missing. If you talk about we get shipment every week, so it's 52 shipments out of 52. You might be missing 12 items, and that goes against you in the audit. So it's cumbersome, but it is, I get, from a business standpoint, I get it, because you want to make sure you have what you're supposed to have, because if you don't, it falls on you, not on the company.
I just feel like there'd be an easier process somewhere down.
But yeah, because that's like last week. Last week I got 1,083 units. I hand counted. Not only did I check in all 103 boxes, I hand counted over 1,000 units by hand, literally 1, 2, 3, 4, hand counted 1,000 units. Then I had to put I had to put the new clothes out, bring the old clothes in, put all the boxes in the run where they're supposed to go in the stock room. And I had to break down all 100 whatever boxes and had to be thrown out in a day. Had to be taken to the compactor. Now it's going to be more like 13, probably 1,300 units with 130 some boxes. It's gonna be close to 1,500 units.
Sounds awful.
Hopefully,
that sounds awful.
Hopefully, shipment comes in early because last time it came in before we opened, which was clutch. But shipment comes in at like 2:00. It's not getting all done in one day. If it comes late,
no, it ain't get done.
Yeah,
unless you get more people to help you out, maybe be closer. But I don't know.
Kind of. It's just the part-timers, like, they don't know. Like, nothing can be done to like check stuff in. That's how it works. So I'm gonna come up with a system where as soon as I check it in, I'm gonna hand it to somebody. All right, put it in the run, break the box down. So as I'm doing it one by one, it's getting put up. Because what normally happens is I check it all in one by one, hand count, yada yada. Then it gets put up after I check it in. But once I check it in and I know it's good, put it up. So once I'm done with that last box, everything's already up, kind of thing. If I get it done on the day, we'll see. Hopefully, if it's mostly shoes, it's not bad. It's when it's a shit ton of shirts, hats, shorts. When it's clothes, it's harder because hand counting takes longer. We got to find somewhere to put it out there. Then we got to bring it up. But when it's all shoes, you just open the box. All right, bet it's in there. It's in there. It's in there. Go put it in its section. If it's men's Nike, go put the men's Nike. Go put this with the women's Adidas. Go put this with the kids. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot faster when it's just shoes. But yeah, dude, that's where I earn my keep, was on Thursdays. Fun. Retail's fun. He's like, help me.
For real. Oh my God, that sounds horrible.
Hey, benefit of it, when a new shoe drops, you know about it. You know what size.
Oh yeah.
First dibs.
Shit, I just bought some shit Friday, 2 days ago.
What'd you get?
Let me show you a picture. Well, I guess I have them out. Here, I'll go grab them.
Yeah.
I haven't done. I did the unboxing video, but I haven't posted it yet because I got to edit it or I got to put it together. But
we'll give them a little sneak peek of it.
Yeah,
a little sneak peek, finest. Be honest, I want some new shoes. I just can't find nobody that has any.
Bro, I wear the shit out of my shoes, man. I don't buy new shoes until my toes are poking out them jokers.
All right. I wore these yesterday. I hope his camera's good enough. But they're called the bleached corals. So these laces, they look white because of this light. They're pink. There you go. Yeah, they're pink. And the insole is also pink. Yeah, so it's a neutral colorway, black, white, and this is gray. Because I got this ring light on, you can barely tell. There you go. So it's gray.
Yeah.
I got these bad boys to go in my collection. But yeah, I picked those up. And I try to limit myself to. So do y'all know what Afterpay is?
No.
So it's kind of, you know what Affirm is?
Yes.
So it's kind of like Affirm, but Afterpay, you buy something and it charges you it's 4 payments. So it divides into 4 payments.
Oh, it's like credit.
Yeah. It divides into 4 payments and it pays out every other week. That way it gets paid faster than like Affirm. So you're not paying things off, because Affirm, you can pay shit off, like you can choose 12 months, whatever. But it's every other week 4 payments. And what I do is I limit myself to 1 shoe per Afterpay. So once I buy a shoe, I can't buy another one until I either pay it off early or once I finish paying that last payment. But I only can get 1 shoe at a time until it gets paid off. Because I have the money to buy it up front, but I don't. The shoes that I want, they don't drop that often. So I just do the Afterpay, so I don't have to like pay so much up front, because it's only,
right.
if the shoe is $200, I only have to pay $50 every 2 weeks. And what I do is I always buy it the Friday I get paid. So not this upcoming Friday, but the next Friday I'll get paid, and then it takes it out of my paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I only do it the Friday I get paid. So I know I'll have money in the account whenever it takes it out instead of some random ass day of the week.
Right.
Yeah. So that way I don't go crazy just going broke buying all these shoes. I live myself. So a lot of times I have to choose, like, dang, I really want this shoe, but I can only get one because yada yada yada. But it's a good system to.
It's part of it.
Keep me from.
You go crazy. I already told you I'd go bankrupt. If I collected shoes like that, I'd go bankrupt, bro. I'd be bankrupt.
I got 47 now.
Yeah, I'd be bankrupt, bro.
The last time we talked, I was like 41, right? Let me look at my portfolio. Yeah, 46.
Something like
46 shoes. See that? And there we go.
Bro, like, how do you?
Damn, it won't focus.
The fact that you have that many, I thought I had a lot of shoes, bro. I don't got that many.
Well, that's the thing. You think I got a lot of shoes? It's the saying. The saying, there's always a bigger fish.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Oh,
sure
yeah.
people.
But you got how many again?
46.
No, I'm at the low 20s, bro. He got me.
I mean, everybody starts somewhere. I started off with one.
Well, the thing about it, your shoe size is so much easier to find than mine, and plus, mine is. I just can't get lucky on sneakers.
You got them Shaq feet over there, Calvin.
They not that big as you think, to be honest, compared to some other people that I know.
They long.
Yeah, they pretty fucking big. Yeah.
See if I can.
It's so demoralizing going to the store, being like, "Yo, well, what's the biggest size you guys carry? 14s? All right, bro. Just walk out."
Yeah, you're gonna have to. Oh, here it is. You're gonna have to.
I'm at the cutoff.
Stay online.
13s, boy. They always got my size.
See, that's the perfect size.
They cut it off at 13. Every time I go, shoe shop or whatever, that's the biggest size they always have. I'm like, perfect.
That's like that's literally the perfect size. Like, it makes no sense. It really doesn't make any sense. It's cool. It's cool.
They do. They cut it off at 13.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense because the majority, you got to look at everything. You got to look at it from a business perspective. That's why I try to look at everything. And it makes sense because if we're being honest, how many people really have, if you look, obviously, we're around athletes. We know athletes. We play sports. So we personally know a lot of people that's got size 14, 15. Now, my dad wears size 15. But if you think of the average American, there's 300 something million people in this country. Mm-hmm. Only probably 1% of that population is over size 14 and up, So if you're running a business, why make 100,000 size 14s when they're not going to sell? That's why when we get shoes in, the most common shoe size in America for a man is a 10 and 10 and a half, right? So when they send us shoes, we get multiple 10s and multiple 10 and a halves. That's that size is we'll get the most shoes in. That's the most common shoe size in America, right?
Now that you say that, it makes sense because every time you go shoe shopping, there's a shit ton of 10s.
Exactly. Yeah.
And barely any 13s.
Yeah, if we do get 13s, they'll send us one 13. Yeah. Like even the size 12, they'll send one. If sometimes we'll get two 12s, but we'll only get one. If it's a shoe I want, well, if you wear a size 13 in San Antonio, you wear a size 12 in San Antonio, don't even come to La Cantera. That 12 is gone. I got it. You know what I'm saying? But we'll only get, because 11, once you get past 10 and a half, shoe sizes get very uncommon. 11's fairly uncommon. 11 and a half is rare. We rarely get 11 and a half. 12, 12 and a half, 13, 14. Those shoe sizes, they don't sell that much. So they only make one SKU or they only send one or two in that size. So gotcha. That's why in stores it's tough to get those sizes. Yeah, but
Makes sense.
Yeah, dude. I love shoes.
Yeah,
bro.
from a business aspect, it makes total sense. 100% makes sense.
Come on, man. I need some help.
You're just gonna have to take the L on resale, dude. You're just gonna have to get over that.
That's what I get mine. Like I always go resale because there's always 13s in resale. There's always 13s that have been used that are like barely used. It's hard. It's hard for me too, Calvin, to find 13. That's like the cutoff. But there'll be like one box. You know what I'm saying? Like he just said.
Bro. Speaking of it, I was at the Nike outlet.
Yeah.
Kane, as I was walking in, Kane was pulling up. And he goes like, hey, bro, what's up? You going to the store? I'm like, yeah. So we go in there. By the way, Finis. Oh, shit, he can't hear me anyways.
He then disappeared.
Anyways, when he come back, I'll tell him. But, yo, those Giannis's, though, I didn't actually get to, play in them, obviously. But, the grip and everything like that might be
nice.
Might be a good hoop and shoot.
They hold the court, huh?
Oh, no. Finis.
Huh?
If you're looking for new hoop and shoes, if you come across some new Giannis's or whatever that are good in the price range, get them.
What are you talking about?
The basketball shoes, Giannis's, the Greek Freak.
Yeah, but why?
Swearing by these Giannis's.
They're first of all, they're light. They're lows. I know you like lows to begin with. The grip is great, and plus, I don't know. What shoes do you have? Do you have shoes that have a strap that go over the middle of your foot? Do you have a shoe? I thought you had a shoe like that.
I was almost gonna get one.
But anyways, they got that same one to where
Oh, I have my PGs have that.
That's what it is, yeah. It's kind of the same way, but I feel like you get more I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Cushion, I guess, or I don't know. But anyways, bro, solid shoe. The grip is great just from me just fucking around and stuff in the store. If you come across some, man, you gotta check it out.
Oh, how expensive are they? I know we sold some for a little bit, and the bitches was too expensive.
This is the thing. I think these were the ones that were ordered in, and then the person I guess didn't like them, just returned them to the store. So they had to be they were edition ones, bro. They weren't
probably they're probably 150.
Probably, but the ones that I've been seeing, maybe 100, maybe 80, somewhere in that range.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not a colorway person, then you'll be fine with just a regular basic ass pair. But
oh yeah, when it comes to hooping shoes, I don't care what color they are. I need the utility.
Yeah, but no,
gotta be able to jump, run, need it.
Yeah, I don't care what they. Well, I'm not gonna say I don't care what they look like, but it's what they look like is at the bottom of,
That's you come out there with some busted up shoes, man. They'll take you lightly. You start cracking cats, man.
Oh, I can't. I can't go on no busted shoes.
Hey, they take you lightly. Fine, you start crossing these dudes up.
No, trust me, they do not take me lightly up there.
Put it on their forehead.
Put it on their head, boy.
Bang, bang.
I need to take a trip out to the Nike United at some point because I do need to. I am in the market for some more hooping shoes, but I refuse to pay full price for some shoes I'm gonna run through the ground. So I need to find something on sale.
Yeah, it's smart. That's how I am. I don't never pay no full price for shoes.
Oh, I pay full price for shoes, but not
some shoes you gonna run.
But I wear all mine.
I wear all my shoes too.
You wear all 46 pairs?
Mm-hmm. I rotate. I have a rotation. So I wear every single shoe before I wear another one again. So those shoes I wore yesterday, it will be basically 46 days before I wear them again.
Crazy.
Well, the crazy thing is, once I get back to my rotation, let's say when I get back at 46, by the time I get to the end of my rotation, I'll have more than 46 shoes. Because in one rotation, you're talking about, a month, basically a month and a half. I usually will probably have another shoe within a month. So basically, my budget's basically a shoe a month.
Gotcha.
If they're coming out at the pace they've been coming out, about a shoe a month. It's not crazy. Because every about a shoe every month ish. But I tell people, because people are like, oh, people say all the time, like, oh, you wearing, like, I'll buy these because I bought these Visionaires. They only made 8,000 pair. They're super rare, but I wear them. Like, oh my gosh, you're wearing your shoes. Like, how do you? And I got shoes from like 2016, 2017, 2018 that are still clean. Like, how do you keep your shoes so clean? Yada, yada, yada. Well, it's because I wear every single shoe. So the reason why they stay clean and they last long is because I wore these shoes yesterday. I won't wear them again for 46 days because I wear all my shoes. If you're only wearing a shoe once every month and a half, every 46 days, you're not wearing them that often. So they don't get dirty as fast versus if you only wore the same 5 pair of shoes, they're going to start to, get dirty very fast. So once, as I buy more shoes, and let's say I get up to 60 shoes, I'm only going to wear one shoe every 2 months. So actually wearing all of them helps me keep them in better shape, even though it sounds, counterintuitive, but that's how it works. And I still clean them. But like these, I wore yesterday. It's my first time wearing them. And I didn't really get any marks or scuff on them. So instead of like cleaning them vigorously, I'll just get like a little towel, put some water on it, and just kind of just lightly, the little touch up, throw them back in the box. I gotta get some more cases, but I don't know if y'all can. Oh, and my camera went out. Oh, and it went out again. Okay, we're just not gonna do that. But if you see my YouTube, I have a video where I did my shoe wall. I have a shoe wall. But yeah, I love shoes, man.
See, that's the thing. I don't get a chance to wear all my shoes like that.
Why?
I gotta wear work, because at work I gotta wear, dress shoes.
You have to? Because I will rock a suit with J's. I don't give a shit.
Can't do that.
I don't
can't do that unless it's like an event like Spirit Week
Did you ask or?
No. One of the dudes that I work with that's in the other division, he was bringing in like his Yeezys and everything. They said, nah, cut that out. We can't do that no more.
I can't work in an environment like that. I have to be able to express myself.
Corporate America, bro.
Well, fuck corporate America. I'll go into corporate America and change the fucking game. I have no problem with wearing a full ass.
No. Don't get me wrong. Like we can like on Fridays and stuff, you can work remote. You can come to the office. If I come to the office, I'm wearing what I'm wearing right now, like straight up, like that. But like Monday through Thursday, nah, you gotta unless it's like a some type of event or whatever. So
yeah, fuck all that. That sounds like they would make me cut my hair. You got me fucked up.
No, they won't.
All right, then I'm gonna wear my J's.
J's are too far, Finest.
I don't give a shit, dude. You know how many times I go to, you know how many times, in academia, you kind of got to dress professional, which is whatever, a different story. But, like when I go to give presentation stuff, I'll wear a full ass suit, head to toe, tie. What I got Jordans on. I got my Jordan 1s on, dude. I wouldn't wear Jordan 4s, but Jordan 1s, you can dress up some Jordan 1s, dude. Full suit and everything. I refuse. I will never wear dress shoes ever again the rest of my life.
It's not okay. Let me rephrase it because I think he's getting misconceived. Like it's not like dress. Yes, you can wear like dress shoes and stuff, but like you can wear. What's a good example? Like those Kohans or whatever, Mark.
Yeah.
Those.
Hey man. Yeah. You know what it is, Calvin.
Kohans. The fuck we talking about? You talking about the Pocahontas shoes?
Hey man.
These. Like
yeah.
Nigga, you can wear those, but not Jordan 1s?
Those are Coles, though.
Those are Coles.
Kohans.
Okay.
Boots like these. Like, I mean, it's
you can wear boots like nigga, that's the same silhouette as a Jordan 1.
Well, my fault.
What's the difference? Again,
it's not Kohan, bro.
No, but I'm saying, how come you can wear that boot, but you can't wear a Jordan 1? What difference is it? Is my point.
Jordan 1's athletic wear, fool.
No, it's not. Jordan 1s are fashion.
It's more flashy.
You can get a neutral color tone Jordan 1.
I understand what you're
I'm literally asking, why can you wear those boots but not Jordan 1s?
Finest, you need to ask Calvin's boss why he can't wear Jordan 1s.
No, well, Calvin, give me your boss's number. I need to have a conversation. Why can you wear those but not Jordan?
Hell no.
I'm not gonna say I know you. He's not gonna know. I was like, hey, I talked with a customer type shit. So it's gonna completely it's gonna put the investigation somewhere else. But again, that's why I'm confused how you can wear those but not Jordans. Again,
like, what are you confused about?
Why?
Is because
Jordan 1s is not. It's not like you're walking in there with actual hooping shoes on. I get that. We're talking about Jordan 1s is not a hooping shoe. It's literally a casual shoe. So
you can't.
Why?
I see. That's the thing. I don't know the reason why. I just wear the shit, bro.
Well, no, if you don't know,
he just does what he's told.
If you don't know, you don't know. It's fine. But I was asking if you knew.
Bro.
I was asking if you knew.
I just know people have done it in the past, and then they were just like, "Yeah, we got to put that shit out." So
shit.
I wasn't doing it. I was doing mine.
Damn, my phone's about to die. Ain't that a bitch?
Damn. Plug the motherfucker out.
I can't. Look what's in my ear.
You got the wire.
Mark, we need to get you an iPad.
I need something. I'm a cheap little bastard over here.
Hey, when your birthday, Mark? You know what I'm saying? I might get it.
Yeah, it already passed.
Oh, damn. Well, to next year.
I want an iPad.
Who you got one? You got every electronic you can think of.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do. You got a telescope, bro.
What the fuck is that? Is a telescope an electronic? Because there's no batteries in it. Gotcha. It's all mirrors, dog. It's all mirrors. Nothing electronic about it. All right, but we can wrap it up because I got to get ready to go to work and boss these little kids around.
Children.
No, we got a handful of high schoolers. So.
Oh shit.
And they all about to go back.
And you know what's crazy, Finest? They think you're old.
I mean, I think I'm old, so that's fine. Every day I'm like, yeah, damn, I'm getting old.
Yeah.
Same.
Every day I wake up, I'm just like,
oh
shit, here we go again.
Depressed.
No, it's crazy that we're getting to the age, man, where these high schools, the generation, the cultural gap.
Yeah, bro.
It's huge, bro.
Nah, bro. The thing that's getting me scared is pulling up to somebody and looking to them on the right or left, and they're just like, there's no way you're 16. There's no way.
Telling you, man.
Yeah, some high schoolers came in that went to the same high school as one of my employees. I was like, there's no way we were this lame in high school.
We were.
No. There wasn't. These kids are not built like we were, bro.
Oh.
Like when we were kids, first of all, we're sounding like our parents at this point. But I swear, it's true. When we were kids, the internet we had the internet, but it wasn't what it is now because you still could only really get on it from a desktop. Right.
Right. Yes.
So you didn't just have I remember having the Motorola Razr before the smartphones, right? As kids, Calvin, that cul-de-sac right next to my house, right? Growing up, all of us, the kids, they all moved, but we all knew each other, bro. I would spend hours outside skateboarding, riding a bike. We was building these ramps out of plywood and shit. We were going over ramps.
Right. Yes.
Running around in my backyard. Like we were outside, doing shit. We were built different, bro. These kids, they're smoking USB drives. They're smoking thumb drives. And this dude, bro, I sound like a terrible person, but this dude was talking. They knew each other, so they were just having a conversation. She was like, he's getting some shoes. She was helping her out, but I was just listening. He was like, so we have socks, and I buy our socks. I love our socks. Our socks are better than Nike socks. I'm gonna say that right now. You guys heard it here first on Guard 615. Shoe Palace's Mason Article socks are better than Nike socks, and they're $10. So they're a fraction of the price, and they're buy one, get one free. Just throwing that out there. Go get some socks. But anyway, our socks are fantastic. They're thick, they're comfortable, they fit loose, they don't squeeze your feet like some of these socks do. And so
get this man on an infomercial. Damn.
And so she was explaining it because he needed some socks. He was like, no, I can't wear those socks because they have like a green line on the toe. You know, if you wear shoes, you can't see them. You know, they have this like green line. You got it. If I had some, I'd show you. But anyway, he's like, no, I can't wear those. He's like, no, I can't wear those. He was saying why he couldn't wear the socks. And it was like some bullshit. He goes, no, I can't wear those. I always wear slides. I was like, always wear slides? Who just always walks around in slides? And I looked at his socks. He had white ankle Nike socks. They used to be white. Bro, these socks were so dirty, dingy. This dude's out in public. But now he's wearing a full fit. Like he's wearing a nice shirt. He had a nice shirt. He had some jewelry on, a watch, chain. He had some nice pants on with Nike slides and the dingiest socks I've ever. They used to be white. They're probably charcoal gray at this point.
Oh,
they look like he walked to the mall in these socks on asphalt. They looked absolutely terrible. But he only ever wears slides anywhere to school, which we couldn't wear slides to school, right? We had dress code, didn't we? We had to wear closed toe.
I wore slides one time.
I think you could wear slides.
You could wear slides?
I wore slides several times.
Could you wear slides at Independence, Calvin?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't
because girls.
Yeah, and girls they could wear. I know they could wear flip flops. Yeah. I guess. But again, the reason why
not with socks though. I ain't wearing slides with socks.
I wear slides with socks, but I'm not gonna go out. I'm not gonna go out in public in slides.
Not in public. That's what I'm talking about.
No, I'm wearing socks in public because I got terrible feet, so I have to wear socks. Here's where I was going. I was like, bro, this gotta be the lamest dude I've ever heard. First of all, I'm just different. I'm old school. I'm not gonna go out in public to a mall or out to eat or to an event in slides. I'm gonna wear. To me, slides are either going to the pool or they're at the house shoes. I don't wear slides out. The only time I wear slides out is if I'm gonna go pick up something from Whataburger. If I'm going somewhere real quick, I'll throw the slides on if I don't want to. You know what I'm saying? But that's me. And this dude only wears slides. I was like, dude. And then his friends they had these terrible bowl cuts, but they thought they were so cool. This dude has some shades on inside the store. I was like, bro.
Oh yeah, he's a badass. He's a badass.
I was like, this dude looks like an absolute douchebag. He looks like the biggest douchebag I've ever seen in my entire. Because it wasn't even the regular shades. It was like these super like extra, like almost kind of like baseball shades, but like big square. I was like, oh my god, this dude's a douchebag. And he had his AirPods in and shit.
Yeah.
And he had a chain on and a fucking wife beater. I was like, bro, get the fuck out of my store.
Yes.
I just, I'm a very judgy person, people say it's not right to judge. I think it's fine to judge people as long as you still respect them as a person. So that's my thing. Because we all judge, let's be honest. Whether it's positive or negative. But
I don't know what you're talking about, Finis.
Shit. I'll be honest with you. I'll judge the fucking shit out of you. I'll even flame like if you're my friend, I'll judge you. I'm gonna flame you up, but you're still my boy. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with You know what I'm saying? We all because if you have an opinion that opposes my opinion, we're judging each other. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just difference in opinion, but that's judging. There's nothing wrong with that. Now, if you're judging maliciously, it's a little different. But you can judge somebody and still respect them and still, that's still my friend. You know what I'm saying? It's not, people are too soft, but that's all I got. Story. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah, before we go down the damn rabbit hole and start arguing and shit.
Yeah.
And then Mark's camera gonna die and it's gonna be me and this motherfucker arguing. Too much. And I'm just gonna just delete the damn thing.
Hey, somebody needs to come up with a list for next week.
Mitch,
man, we need to get Mitch on here because Mitch got so much shit just stored up just to argue about.
I know he does.
Those are our best odds. Because he always says something that triggers all three of us. Because all three of us, we kind of see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Yeah, for the most part.
Mitchell's the Skip Bayless and the shit starter of the group.
I was literally about to say that same thing.
He just wants to like the Joker. He just wants to see our worlds burn.
Chaos.
Yeah.
He'll start off real good. You agree. Then that last one, just like that sandwich
That
one.
PB&J shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
He started off with a He started off with a Reuben.
A Philly
cheesesteak.
Reuben.
I was like, oh my God, number one got to be top, something I never heard of. He said,
bro, I'm thinking like a barbecue pulled pork or a brisket. I'm thinking something thick.
I thought he was gonna say something like that, but like from like
a slapper.
Restaurant, like an exact restaurant. Like I'm talking about like an exact restaurant you have to go to. Nobody.
I'm thinking
this man gonna say something you can make.
Talking about PB&J. Now the list would have been bad if he put a PB&J fifth and talked about the versatility. You know, okay, I can kind of get with that because you're starting here and then you get to the good shit and you only put it fifth because of the versatility. I can get with that, but put it one.
Disrespectful.
Come on now.
Yeah, I wanted to slap him so bad that day.
Hey man, we got to get him on. We got to get him on next week. I don't care what he got to do. Actually, you know what? I'll probably jot this. No, I ain't gonna do all that.
Beat on his door.
Do that, but it's time.
Have Anthony come to the door. Why the fuck you at my front door, Calvin? Like, I'm here for this.
You're gonna have to wake him up at 9:00.
He probably gonna be home. He having a hot boy summer.
And then when
he is, isn't he?
I might be able to change my schedule around to like in the afternoons once the semester starts. Because I was telling Mark, my schedule's going to change in the next month or so we can figure out a better time, a more consistent time to have everybody on here. But we'll figure it out. I might be able to start going in the afternoons on Sunday if that'll work better for everybody. But we'll see. We'll talk it out in the group.
That'll be prime time. That's when football season will start up, and that's going to be live action. So,
wait, is that like a positive or a negative?
No, I'm saying it's a positive.
Well, you know, Mitch, he's going to want to do the podcast before Sunday night. He always wants to do it before the game starts.
Shit, he might want to do them before those afternoon games because those are the primetime games.
Well, yeah, that's why we started in the morning on Saturdays so we could do it before the game started.
Yeah.
It's just I work every Sunday and, you know, we open at 12. So that's why we go at 9. So because as soon as I leave here, I get all my shit together, get dressed, and I go get some food on the way there. And then I work till 6:30. We'll figure it out. We'll talk it out in the group. Yeah. But this has been another special episode. Guards of 615. We'll catch you guys next time.
See ya.
Nani?